welcome again to Bookcase Banner. I'm Allison. Today we're going to be talking about my first finished book. This is part 2 of the previous video where I talked about ZODIAC Academy, The Awakening. It's by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. And we're going to dive right in. I did a complete 180 of this book. I was complaining in my last video. I was saying that it was way too upfront, that it over-explained everything, that the girls weren't deep enough as characters, and I take back all of it. I feel a little embarrassed. I came to a realization that for this type of genre, it needs to be evaluated in a different way. I can't look at all books the same. This is low fantasy, and I'm not going to say that like that's a bad thing. Low fantasy is hitting you over the head with the magic stuff, and you gotta kind of love it. Also, it's a bit of romance, a little bit of 18 plus sprinkled in there, a little bit of excitement, and it doesn't go all the way romance. Like, there's a little bit of tact in it, but it's enough to be exciting. I don't know, I'm embarrassed saying that too. I'm not usually reading this genre. But it was enough to spice it up a little bit, and I did see it fit into the characters so well. For example, so the scene with Tori and Caleb, it's like, ooh, what's going on here in an empty classroom? Okay, I'm going into that way too much. So with the way it was written, I did a tab of every time I was like, what the heck, this doesn't make sense. And you can kind of see there are less tabs in the back, and it's mostly because, well, one, I was starting to run out of tabs, but also you just have to kind of let go and enjoy it. And once I did that, it was a good book. I bought the second book after I finished this one. I was so angry about what they did to these girls. So angry, like this should not happen. I was not expecting that to happen. I feel like I'm not usually tricked, and they pulled a fast one on me where all of a sudden like the girls did not win in the end, and that's what's keeping me going for the second one, and it's kind of got me hooked in the series. The girls need their vengeance. I need the vengeance for the girls. I got a little attached. Now I feel like there's two sides of me fighting, where it's like the logical, like highbrow literature fighting against the just, escape into a book type of Allison. The highbrow literature is saying, oh, like none of this really makes sense. Is it ever going to come together? The writing still is putting me off a little bit. But the just go with it Allison is like, what the heck? Girls! You gotta learn your magic now. You gotta get after them boys. Those boys are nothing but no good. I really wanted I wanted at least one of the boys to show up. And the fact that they didn't, oh my god. A teeny bit of me is still hoping that they do. I'm not sure if I trust Darius anymore. I was so team Darius. I was like, Darius, Tori, perfect. I even saw like a little bit of the Seth and Darcy thing going on, and they tricked me. Like, they did a really good job of making me avert my shipping from Orion and Darcy to Seth and Darcy. Like, I think it's because I was so distracted by all of these little what the hecks that when it actually happened, I was like, oh wow, we're gonna go that way. So I love that. I love the little surprises that keep on going on, and I hope that there's more of them. I really can't say like where the second book is going to take me. It's in the mail right now. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to read it immediately. It's going to be the second book on my channel, I think, because I just want to just get a little bit of it out of my system so I can clear my head and then move on to the other books on my bookshelf. But that also means that I'm, once again, going into the negative, buying more books before I read them. But we'll get to it eventually. Also, another thing I'm embarrassed about, besides being wrong about books, is the fact that my video quality up until this point has been so bad. This is a learning curve for me. This is my third ever YouTube video, and I've tried so hard. I like jump through hoops in order to get high definition out of my filming. And then I imported it at the wrong setting. And, all of this is just very new to me. And I want to say thank you to those 7 people who actually watched it. I wouldn't have watched it. I thought it was really bad. But I'm going to keep it up there because it's a little bit of a diary entry at this point. And it's a testament to me evolving as a YouTuber, as, learning on this channel. And I didn't want to upload them again. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.